Hello, my YouTube friends. Thanks for joining in tonight. Let me try that one more time. Better. I had to do that, man, because if the bell don't ring, man, it's just not going out there, right? Sorry about getting on here a little late tonight, but I forgot I had my class tonight. Started at 6:30 and it wasn't over till 7 o'clock, and then so took me a little time to get home and get it rocking and rolling, man. But if you haven't hit that bell down there or subscribe to the channel, you know the gig, man. Just wrap it up on that baby, man, and come on in. I appreciate each and every one of you as always. Thank you for joining the Audio Master Show. So the question is, where is the best place for live music in Arizona in 2021? You know what? I don't even know where it has been or if there's any kind of live music over there that's entertainment that's going on. So if you guys know, please put down there in the description or underneath the description as to, leave a comment, man. Just leave a comment and let me know some of your favorite places to go in Arizona and listen to some live music, man. I am considering picking up and doing something different, maybe even moving. Who knows, man? I am just ready for anything and everything. Not that there's a perfect place to live in the United States. I don't know. But a lot of people are moving in from California to Texas, and a lot of New Yorkers are moving to Texas. A lot of people from out of state are moving to Austin, Texas. And so, as if this is the greatest place to live, I don't know, in the United States. I will say this, though. I would like to try to actually move or go out to somewhere where it's really dry. I've been around the coast here all my life, and we fight these hurricanes daily, it seems like, in the summertime. I mean, we just had a tropical storm that I would say we barely missed. It's still raining here, but here's the thing, man. We're always on our tippy toes, and we never know from day to day in the summertime, especially when the water gets hot, if we're going to have to be relocating for a little while, or if we're going to even be able to come back to a home that exists along the coast. And it's such a sad thing. So many people every year lose their home due to floods and whatnot in this area. And it's not just, so it's all along the Gulf Coast. And here's the thing, the water gets so hot in the Gulf. I want to say when this last hurricane came through and went through Louisiana, it was the Gulf waters were like 88 degrees, man. It was insanely hot. And so when the water gets that hot, it's just these storms that come in, it just makes them monsters, man. And they just get so big and so strong that they can just literally spawn off all these freaking tornadoes off of them, and it's just not a pretty sight, man. And so once it makes landfall, then it's a guessing game as to where you need to be at that time so that it don't come your way and hit you up north or wherever you're at, wherever you relocated. So I'm telling you, man, it's just a fight, and a lot of people are getting to where they're just really, 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 really tired of having to deal with these hurricanes and whatnot. And so that's why I wanted to, I had some other people. My mom and I were looking at some different places in Arizona, and I want to go visit there. And so while I'm there in Arizona, I would like to go check out some different places for live music, man. I don't know much about it. And so if you guys, any of my subscribers out there live in Arizona, please put down there in the comments again as to maybe some of your favorite places to go. And it doesn't matter, look, it doesn't matter what part in Arizona, because if it's a good place, and I will make my way there. Trust me, I will get in. I'll probably rent a car when I'm there, and then once I'm there, drive to and from wherever I need to be, and to go check out some live music, man. I love it, and that's just in my blood, and I have to be a part of it, man. So if you guys know anywhere, man, please let me know. Let me know. So we got a lot of great things going on, and one, I have been working on my new music video that I can't wait that comes out. It's going to be really, really good, and we are going to put this baby in the doll. So once I put it in the doll, it's going to be easier to just make it sound better, and all the little things, and get rid of little clicks on your chairs and all those things like that. When you're doing things live, all kind of stuff can creep in the mix, man, and then you're stuck with it, right? So when you're using your DAW and you're using your your Pro Tools or whatever you're working with, once you get it in there, man, you can do all kind of stuff, man. You can fix the vocals, you can put Melodyne on the vocals, you can thicken the vocals, you can widen the vocals, you can thin the vocals, you can do anything you want to do with the vocals, and especially if you're working with MIDI. And if you're working with MIDI, then you can always move those notes a little back, or you can push those little drum beats a little ahead to drive the song. There's all kind of neat little things and little tricks that you can do when you're working with MIDI. And so it's a beautiful, beautiful thing, man. So anyway, yeah, that was going to raise that question. I'm excited about my new song that we're working on the video. That's one thing. Another thing is this little journey that I am going to, or road trip, or whatever you want to call it, that I am going to take, and just enjoy the heck out of it, man. No rush, no hurry, no worries. Just ease on back and just make my way there. And it, like a lot of people say, enjoy the ride. I like to enjoy the ride, man, especially when I don't have to take driver's seat, and I can really kick back in the back seat and just spread on out and just ease on back, get me something to drink, nice, cool, and refreshing, and just enjoy myself and enjoy the scenery and not have to worry too much about directions and all that other stuff that whoever is driving has to pay very close attention to. Although it shouldn't be a bad thing, because of the fact that it's pretty easy from Texas through New Mexico and then Arizona. So that's just pretty much a straight shot to me, I'm assuming. And so anyway, I was watching some old classic movies last night, man, and there was this one called White Feather, and it was an old Indian show and whatnot, talking about I guess I'm assuming the Apaches roamed that area in 1877, and it was just really, really cool looking at all that rock and Arizona and whatnot, and that heat and all that cool stuff, man. And so it kind of even made me feel like, oh, I just need to get there even faster now, man, and check out and see what Arizona is all about. Oh, man. New Mexico, too. I hear New Mexico is just beautiful. Isn't it sad a lot of us can get so caught up in our everyday life that we go about and we get caught on that wheel, and when we're on that wheel, it's hard for us to see the sidelines and jump off. Did you hear that train? So whenever I'm doing my recording, I do not want a train in my mix. But anyway, it's easy for us to get caught up in that wheel and never see the sidelines, to enjoy the sidelines. And so let him just go ahead and do his thing. I'm sorry. So it's kind of hard for us to stop what we're doing and take and see the forest through the trees, so to speak. And I do not want to get in that zone, and I always want to continue to keep on my toes and to keep venturing out, so that I don't get complacent in my thought and my thinking. Come on, man. This guy's having fun on this freaking toy horn. Anyway, sorry about that, man. That's what it's like when you live near a train station, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, it won't hurt my feelings whatsoever to get away from here. It's just really a drag sometimes whenever you're in a commercial area. Part of it's zone commercial, part of it's zone residential, and it's weird that they can just draw a line right through the middle here and there and make it what they want to. However, I'm in commercial area right here. I'm sorry, residential, but I've got commercial stuff all around me. It's insane. So I am excited about Arizona, man. I really, really am. I hear there's a lot to do over there, and apparently at this time of the year, people go there simply because in October it's their busy months, just simply because it starts cooling off. And there it's so hot, and so it's gonna be kind of cool to take a road trip and see what that's all about. Look, even if it's in December or January before I get there, It really doesn't matter to me. I just want to see Arizona. And I'll probably start at the bottom and just work my way all the way up to the top and check out all the little cool little cities and whatnot, little places to go in Arizona. So if you guys got some tips, please, please, please shoot them down there below, man. I would really, really appreciate that. And I also wanted to say thank you guys, that the ones that have been joining in the show. And thank you for commenting and leaving your comments. It really means a lot to me. And I get back to each and every one of you. Always, I do. And so, please do that. And I thank you so much for doing that. Also, if you're new to the show and you do not know what this the Audio Master channel is all about, let me just refresh some of the things that we do here. One is we always do like reviews on new equipment that's coming in, whether it's your monitors or whether it's amplifiers, compressors, limiters, gates, whatever, anything to do with that. We're always doing reviews on stuff like that, guitars, all kind of really cool stuff I like to do reviews on. Also, this channel is about anything to do with audio and mixing and mastering or any of that. Or if you have something in mind, perhaps that you were thinking about buying, hit me up and let's talk about it. And or if you're unsure of buying, and maybe I've had it before in the past and used it in a recording studio. Let's let this guy just play around with his horn for a second, man. I don't want it to interrupt, but he already has, right? So anyway, thank you so much for joining in. And so if that sounds like if that sounds like something you're into, music, or you're a recording artist, or just an engineer, and you want to learn new things or whatever, hit me up, and I'd be glad to share some great information with you if I can. If not, it's something I can research myself and help you out. Perhaps, maybe, I don't know. So anyway, this guy, like I say, is having fun on his horn, and it don't pump me up, man. It kind of irritates me a little bit whenever I'm doing my show, to say the least. But anyway, for those of you that have been joining in the Audio Master Show and participating, I really do appreciate you guys. You guys do mean a lot to me. And if it wasn't for y'all getting on here and hanging out with me, what's the point, right? So we need an audience if we have things. It reminds me of a teacher. You have a teacher that goes to school, and this teacher learns all about everything to do with history or math or whatever their subject is, and they spend many years, maybe 20 more, maybe even 30 years of studying all this great information, and the teacher goes to class, and it's his first day there, and no one shows up. What is the teacher to teach if no one shows up? Oh man, what a drag, right? Maybe he might feel like it's a waste of time. I don't know. So he must have to, or maybe, like myself, he gets on here and just wants to rip it out and just talk, and then hopefully somebody will come by and enjoy the show with them. But I guess we're going to keep it short tonight, being that everyone is doing their own thing tonight. It is a Wednesday night, and we surpassed the storm that came through, and being so, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for those that have joined in. And we are going to be doing another giveaway before long. And we love doing giveaways here too. So our last giveaways was Shure SM7B, and we're giving away a couple of those. I'm not quite sure as to what we want to give away this time, but we will give away whether it's a microphone. It'll probably be another microphone, being that I love microphones and I am a microphone lover. I just haven't decided on which one it'll be. It may be just one that more people are familiar with. Maybe a 57 or a 58, something like that. Something that's around $100. This one right here was around $400, and so it was quite a little expense giving some of these babies away, and so I had to watch out how many I could give away, right? But on the 58, we should be able to give a couple of those away, or a 57, and have some fun with it. So if you haven't joined in, or if you're just joining in, we're going to cut it short tonight, and we will be back here again 7 o'clock on that's Texas time. 7 o'clock Texas time. You do not want to miss out, because as always, we're going to try to bring some great information. And then again, if you're just popping in, look, man, if you live in Arizona, or if you know some great places to go in Arizona, or if you know some great cool places to go and listen to some live music in Arizona, please type down there as in the comments as to some cool places, and I would love to check it out, man. And hit me up. I really appreciate it. Until then, we will see you again tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. That's Texas time. Until then, later.